Oh my gosh, seriously, probably one of my favorite days. I'm getting ready to share one of my all-time favorite Southern treat dessert recipes. It is homemade banana pudding. It's just really good. I don't know what else to say. It's incredibly delicious, super easy to make. Once you try this, you are going to be in just as much love as I am. Hopefully there's still some time left for a few more backyard barbecue get-togethers or maybe even some tailgating. I'm totally down to watch college football all Saturday long. And if you want to be the star of that party, I'm not even kidding. This banana pudding is where it's at. It's crazy easy to make, but of course, like anything, we need to start off with a little bit of prep. Sound good? Let's bake. We need to separate some eggs. I'm going to be using pasteurized eggs, and I'm going to tell you why in just a little bit. So first, go ahead and give it a crack. And then the secret here is to sort of bobble the yolk back and forth to each half-cracked shell, letting the whites drip down into a completely separate bowl. This takes a little practice at first, but once you get it, you got it, no problem. Set the yolks aside in a bowl. Do not worry. If they break, you're going to be just fine. And then for the whites, we're going to go ahead and place those in the refrigerator. Now, there are other ways to separate the yolks if you don't feel comfortable bobbing it in between the shells. Be sure to check out my key lime pie recipe where I simply run it through my hands. Yes, I'm wearing gloves. Just check that out. You can do it. Here's what we're going to do now. Go ahead and add some sugar to a medium-sized sauce pot. It's just organic sugar, that's why it's brown. Now hit it with a little bit of all-purpose flour. We're next going to season it with just a little bit of sea salt. Get some nice salt in there. And then go back and grab those egg yolks, and what we want to do is just whisk it together. I'm using a fork. You could use a whisk, whatever you got. Now transfer the whisked egg mixture over to that medium-sized sauce pot. And now I've got some whole milk that I'm going to whisk in. You could use 2%. You could even use half and half. I think whole milk is just the best in this recipe. Be sure to whisk it very well. Make sure it's completely smooth before going to the next step. Okay, fine. You don't like this part? Okay, fine. You don't want to whisk it? Pop it all in a blender. Mix it for maybe 30 seconds. You'll be good. Also, though, if you want to take this recipe to a whole nother level, this is when you add in some split vanilla beans. Check out my creme brulee recipe on how I cook it with the milk. You would add them in at this point. I'm not going to do it. Use vanilla extract, and it's coming when this is finished. Here's what we're going to do now. Go ahead and grab your medium-sized sauce pot. We're going over to the cooktop, but all we want to do is crank the heat on only to low. Okay, I have to tell you this because it's incredibly important. You have to keep an eye on this. I can't tell you how many times I've jacked up custard on the stovetop because I wasn't paying attention, and before you know it, I've got scrambled eggs custard. No one's happy when that happens. In fact, it happened in the middle of culinary school, and I got yelled at. So keep an eye out. Frequently stir that thing with a whisk. I promise you'll be good to go. Now, whisk everything together, and it will probably take anywhere in between 8 and 12 minutes for it to start to thicken up. Like I said before, and I can't say it enough, keep whisking. You don't want the eggs to scramble. It will be very thick, much like a custard. Let's go ahead and put a spoon in there. You can see how thick that is. It's absolutely excellent. It's smooth. It's not scrambled. We are good to go. Take it off the burner, just heading over to my countertop. And at this point, if you had those fresh vanilla bean seeds, you could just seed them and put them right in there. But me, I've got a little bit of vanilla extract I'm going to add in there. All you want to do is whisk this together until it's completely combined and then set it to the side to chill. So at this point, the reason we're cooling this custard is because I like cold banana pudding. Yes, you can eat it warm as well. That's not what I'm going to do here. Now, because of that, we need to chill it in the refrigerator. Don't worry, it doesn't take that long. You can leave it in the pan, or you can transfer it to a bowl, or maybe put that bowl into an ice bath in another bowl to like super chill it super quick, or just wait 30-35 minutes. You'll be good to go. Now, we're going to add some heavy whipping cream into a stand mixer with the whisk attachment. You can also use hand beaters or even a whisk by hand if you'd like. Next, going to hit it with some granulated sugar. I'm going to drop the stand mixer down, and I'm going to whip it on medium to high speed. What we're looking to do here is create stiff peaks with this homemade whipped cream. We're just going to add a little bit more fat in there, make it a little bit fluffier, a little bit more delicious. You know me, I'm all about flavor. We want to whip this again till stiff peaks. This is what it should look like. It's not falling anywhere. Go ahead and put the stand mixer back down, and then only on low speed. What we want to do is slowly start to pour in our delicious homemade custard that we made until it is completely in there. And then again, mix it on low speed We want to make sure all these flavors are combined and make sure it's nice and light and fluffy. In the meantime, though, this is great because I've got some fresh bananas. All we're going to do here is peel them up and then slice them up. Now, when slicing them, I like them to be a little bit thin, not super, super thick. And the reason we're waiting this long to do this is because bananas will turn brown. So you almost need to do it a la minute or to the minute whenever it is we're ready to use them, which is right now. So now in a deep 13x9 casserole dish, I'm going to add in some of our delicious whipped cream custard and spread it around the bottom just as a bottom layer. And then I'm going to add on some vanilla wafers, put them right next to each other all over the bottom. And if you really wanted to take this to the next level, you could use ladyfingers. That would be amazing. Now start adding on some of your sliced bananas just like with the wafers. All you're trying to do is cover it so each bite that someone takes, they're going to get custard, they're going to get banana, they're going to get wafers. Now cover that up completely with some more of your homemade whipped cream custard. Spread it out just till it is completely covered, and then you repeat that last process with the wafers, with the bananas, with more of the custard, which you see here. You want to do your best job of spreading this out super evenly so all of the ingredients underneath are completely covered. So at this point, we are finished. We just need the topping, and there are a few schools of thought here based on an old school mentality and a new school mentality. The new school is putting more whipped cream on the top and serving it as is. For me, you know I'm a bit of a traditionalist, so I want to make a meringue. Here's how easy it is. I promise, don't be scared. You got this. Add those chilled separated egg whites right to a stand mixer with the whisk attachment, or you can mix them by hand or even with a hand mixer. And on medium speed, we're going to mix it just until soft peaks, which is going to take only about 4 or 5 minutes. This is excellent. And then you want to slowly drizzle in your sugar. The reason I'm doing it in this process is because a lot of times recipes call for cream of tartar. And what that does is stabilize the eggs. You don't need to do that if you follow this procedure. They will be nice and smooth and perfect for the top of this. Once you get to those medium stiff peaks, just like you see here, this is awesome. What we're going to do is remove it from the stand mixer. We're going to add it right to the top of our amazing banana pudding. Again, we're doing it traditional, no whipped cream, though you can. And then what you want to do is take the bottom of a spoon and just really make edges. And the biggest reason you're doing this is because you want to get a nice little caramelization on there. So I've got an awesome hand torch, or if you have a creme brulee torch, fantastic. This is a quick way to do it to make sure that our banana pudding is served up cold. Just run it down, brown up all those beautiful creases. This looks so perfect and so delicious. All right, fine. Maybe you don't have a torch, although you should invest in one. Pop it in the oven, 400 degrees, maybe 7 to 10 minutes. You just want to get a nice little brown on top. But I am telling you, the torch will get it extra caramelized and extra delicious. And Comies, it's like I tell you every week. You start understanding and putting into practice these fundamental techniques like how to make a proper meringue, and dang, you just made an authentic, traditional banana pudding recipe. It's incredible. No one is ever going to want to go to the restaurants with you. They're going to want to come to your house because your cooking is going to be that good. You keep practicing these things, my friends, it's going to pay off. Homemade food from scratch always tastes better. I say it all the time. Now let's play it up in slow-mo. Really, the only option that you could do here is add on some of the crumbled vanilla wafers. That's totally up to you. Or you can add on some more sliced bananas. And man, look at this beauty. This thing's been winking at me the entire time. So like this video and share it, subscribe to my channel, check out this video. It is seriously, it's for you. I'll see you on there.